Here's the Maryland you know. We're a deep blue state. We rank high on education, income, and support for progressive issues, especially the environment. Here's the Maryland you probably don't know. On the biggest environmental issue, climate change, we've fallen far behind our neighboring states. Here's the good news. Leaders in Annapolis can catch up in the General Assembly session of 2022, but only if they embrace the science of 60% pollution cuts by 2030, and only if they accept an expert, bipartisan proposal that all new Maryland buildings be fully electric and virtually fossil fuel free by 2024 or earlier. Here are the facts. Climate change, driven by oil, coal, and gas, is racking our planet. Scientists say we have barely 8 years to slow down the worst forest fires, floods, and heat waves. Maryland is especially vulnerable to rising seas in places like our own state capital, Annapolis. But in recent years, Maryland has fallen far behind DC and even Virginia in clean energy policy. Many red states nationwide have better policies for electric cars and home batteries. Maryland's carbon reduction plans are outdated and based on inaccurate calculations. Indeed, when a major climate bill died in Annapolis last year, Speaker of the House Adrienne Jones called climate policy her biggest regret of 2021. Thankfully, elected leaders can catch up in 2022. A proposed legislative package would do everything from electrify Maryland school buses to improve home efficiency. But legislation would only be successful if it embraces the international science that wealthy states like Maryland reduce greenhouse gas emissions 60% below 2006 levels by 2030. Our current policy of 40% cuts is much too weak. And the bill must mandate that all newly constructed buildings, starting as soon as 2023, use 100% electric systems for heating, cooling, and hot water. This is the recommendation of the prestigious Maryland Commission on Climate Change, a body led by Governor Larry Hogan's administration, a Republican. In short, we must electrify everything in a future Maryland powered by wind and solar. We must do it with justice at its core, devoting at least 40% of all benefits to historically disadvantaged populations. Black and brown communities have suffered the most from dirty energy and will be hit the hardest by climate change. It's time for the Maryland General Assembly to do the right thing. Cut emissions 60% and electrify new buildings. Voters want leaders who lead, not follow.